I'm Slubimo, and this is a new video, yes, after a year. And in this video, I'll be teaching you on how to actually play better on Last Letter. So if you don't know what Last Letter is, it's basically a game where you make words with the last letter of your opponent's words. And sometimes it can give you impossible words that kind of just lead to losing. But I'm your ultimate guide to actually becoming good at this game. But anyways, I'm actually rank, I think, 70 or something. Let me just see a second. 75, yes, I'm ranked 75 in here, and I'll be guiding you today. So basically we have a method named the X method, as you can see, Nix. And this kind of just confuses the opponents that you have, but you better just use it on the opponents that you kind of just think aren't that good. Because those kind of opponents will struggle a little on this kind of stuff. But if you think your opponent is actually good, then don't do this method on them, unless you're kind of losing. Another method is using unnecessary kind of long words. For example, anti-disestablishmentarianism, or supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, this kind of stuff, or even youthfulnesses. If you do long things, your opponent will just focus on what the heck you just wrote. Another thing is using the ASM method. ASM method is currently not updated in this game. For example, imagine you write enthusiasm and the opponent gets ASM, or for example sarcasm, or even spasm. Just spasm. And these type of stuff can get your opponent to lose. For example, ASM only has one word right now, which is smoke, and that's the only current available word to do. But if you get ASM for the second time, you can't do smoke, so you will just kind of lose. And this thing is that you also can get good styles. For example, style is something that will allow you to kind of just get a unique power over something. Right now, I have the reverse. Reverse basically just reverses the round. For example, if it's an 8 table and you're the first one to start, you will be the last one to start if you're reverse. And it also skips your turn. And about this one, finisher is also a good thing. Finisher is basically kind of a one-shot thing. We have 2 hearts on last letter, right? Finisher is basically not allowing your opponent to get a second heart. But you know, the style healer is where you have, for example, what we say, 3 hearts. Not exactly 3 hearts. For example, imagine you lose in hearts and you can actually heal yourself once. But, you know, that doesn't work on finisher. Because for finisher, that just doesn't allow you to have any other heart or any chance if you lose. If you even want to use healer, that just won't work for you. I will tell you the list of styles you can get and how good they are. But for styles, you will need spins. Well, you can get spins by logging in the game every day, or redeeming codes, or buying them. And honestly, for codes, you just have to go on the plus, on the green plus next to coins, and then go on codes, you see there, and then just type a code in, for example, 150k likes. And it was already used for me, and honestly, you can get coins and stuff, coins and spins by daily rewards, and also you can get unique guns, and it restocks every 14 hours. And yes, they cost a lot of money, and you can also get camo for them. Camo basically gives it a unique shape and color. There are actually some rankings for them, such as uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Yeah, just like styles. And there's also another game mode named 1x1, which I'll explain to you later. And this video got recorded on update 6. So about what 1x1 is basically where you make words. For example, your opponent gives you O and you type N. Yeah, it's not like a last letter where you have to make words with the last letter of your opponent's word. For example, you write N and your opponent writes E, 1. You make words, but it's not that simple. Sometimes it can be a long word. But it has a low win rate, said by me actually, because I usually lose on 1x1, and it's kind of the worst game mode you can do. And about styles, I'll be making a video about them, and about guns too. Basically, before update 6, there were actually just some guns, like Silent Gun, Revolver, Desert Eagle, Saved Off, and Uzi, which I got Uzi for 100,000 before the update 6 dropped. Also, I forgot to say, among these you have 5 tries for your words, and actually try to save up for your time and tries, because it will be helping you out a lot. And yeah, as you can see in here, I have 3 style slots, which is I paid for them. But anyways, I hope you have an amazing day, and see you! Bye!